I'm John McKay.
And I'm Cynthia Izaguirre. Thank you for joining us. Politicians and pundits nationwide are watching Texas tonight. Turnout and interest here could predict what happens nationwide come November. Jason Whiteley is following what is definitely a rare primary day, Jason.
Cynthia and John, it is. You know, right now, as we close in on that final hour, lots of anticipation all over North Texas, all over Texas. In fact, right here in the Channel 8 newsroom, we're finishing up some preps for our 2 hours of live coverage tonight on Facebook Live, covering the election results, offering political analysis from all across the state as well. It has been a couple of decades since some of these seats have even opened up. One of the biggest races we are watching here is in Collin County, the race for State Senate District 8. Angela Paxton and Philip Huffines in a bitter fight there for this seat. We were with both candidates this afternoon at Allen City Hall. Angela Paxton's husband, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, there also out campaigning for his wife. This is believed to be the most expensive state Senate race in Texas history, almost $10 million spent. Just for perspective, you can run for U.S. Senate with that kind of money.
Well, Huffines has spent more than I've spent on my entire AG race, so it's unusual for this kind of money. I think he spent more than anybody in the history of the state for a second Senate race. It should have been a race costing him $1 million, but when he's spending $6 or $7 million, it forces the numbers up so you can compete.
I knew that it was going to be a competitive race. I knew it would be difficult, and that's what we anticipate. So we're prepared for the future.
And the Huffines-Paxton race is just one of a dozen hot races we're really paying close attention to tonight. Texas counties release the early vote at 7 o'clock tonight when the polls close. And the early vote is likely going to be about half or 2/3 of the total vote that we see tonight. So we should get a pretty good idea how many of these races start shaping up between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock tonight.